I've been in detention many times in high school, and to be honest, that's common. You do something ridiculous or stupid, you end up an hour or two after school, or get your lunchtime with your friends taken away. Apparently, from what my parents and millennials say, if you got detention back in the 80s, the school would take away 1/3 of your Saturday, which thank God does not happen anymore. But hey, there weren't cameras then like they are today. But what really hits heavy is suspension. Probably in total I've had 3 suspensions that I remember of. The first time was when I was in 6th grade, and the 2 other times were when I was in 8th grade. The most ridiculous one, though, was when I was in 8th grade, and I'll talk about that soon, but I really want to talk about what happened in 6th grade, which was the most severe of the 3. I hung around with my so-called friends, as anyone would normally do, and you know kids are kids, so they're going to do, without a doubt, some dumb shit. Well. Do dumb shit on your own terms, but don't let it affect other people who don't want to be a part of your scandal. These assholes accused me of sexually assaulting during physical education. Because of this, I was sent home with a notice to my parents that I've been suspended, and they had a long talk with me about rape. I kept repeating to my parents that I did not do sexual acts, but come on, who's gonna believe the accused? Me and my mom went to the school to have a conversation about the situation, and all I remember of that moment is my mom saying rape is the second worst thing you could ever do. The worst is murder, and I mean, by today's standards, she's absolutely right. But I believe the worst part of the situation happened a few months later after the suspension. The 8th graders who were in the same room because they were in physical education, they were claiming that they've been watching the entire time while they were talking to each other. They claimed that they did not see a single finger penetrate another man's butthole. I'm just kidding. They said they did not see a sexual act of any sort go down among the 6th graders. That is really cool though. To have the 8th graders spotting your back while you were our 6th grader. Hey, anyone who's watching this and may remember this situation, you're the best. Anyways, you'd think that the situation would go away 100% because it's been revealed that these kids were framing me as sexual assault on them. That's what I thought too. But the principal that me and my mom, both on the lightest of terms, did not appreciate was an asshole in this situation. Even once she figured out that the situation was fake, she still had the audacity to leave that moment on my record. Me and my mom were on fire with this woman. My mom did reassure me by saying this will not affect me because I did not do this in high school. If I were to have done something like this in high school, it would have impacted the colleges or jobs that I could have applied for. But anyways, that was the first of the 3 suspensions. The other 2 were kind of meh, but the last one was really funny now that I look back at it. The second one, though, was just me running and then sliding on the floors because I thought that was really fun. But then I was caught by the principal. She told me to stop, but I didn't. I swear, the principal, from a different school might I add, was not bad. She was just uptight. Not the worst thing in the world, just annoying. She caught me doing this multiple times and then just told me to go to ISS. If any of you saints don't know what ISS is, it just means in-school suspension. I was sitting in a room all alone with walls along the tables so that I could not interact with other students, and yeah, it was just sad. The first time got me 1 day suspension, and once I headed to my locker, one of my friends was asking me where I was because she and I attend the same science class, and she said it was really boring without me. While I was in 7th and 8th grade, I was a pretty big class clown, and I constantly made people laugh, while some other attempted jokes really sucked. There will always be lightly rough though. It made me smile though that people missed me. Finally, the third and funniest one was when I went to the bathroom and I was taking my daily long shits. The teachers always limited the times I could go to the bathroom because I always spent so much time in the bathroom. I wonder why a 14-year-old would spend so much time in the damn bathroom. Going in a tangent, but this time a 6th grader was messing with me by rattling the bathroom stalls. And I got to the point where I shouted so loud that 3 classrooms heard me, screamed, and then holler the words, "What are you doing? Get the fuck out." I stepped out of the bathroom after I was done doing my business, and all three of the teachers were out in the hallway, as well as the principal, and I'm sure the teachers were concerned, while the principal was just thinking, ah, it's this motherfucker again. She then sent me to ISS for another 5 days, I believe, and yeah. Those are all the times I've gotten either out-of-school suspension or in-school suspension. Of course, it's not fun, and it's built to be as soul-sucking and pathetic as possible. It is as equivalent as wearing a dunce cap while sitting in the corner of the classroom. Hell, I've had good days while I was in detention at all schools. Either teachers weren't in the room and I would silently talk to other students, or I'd use my school laptop to text people through Google Hangouts. But I've never had a good time in suspension. Just make sure, if you do some dumb shit like we all do, make sure it's not suspension worthy. And that right there is where I'd like to cap that off. So thank you guys so much for vibing with me to some chill ass lo-fi beats, whatever it is, and listening to my middle school stories. I feel great thinking back and letting a few people who watch my videos know about my past stories. It's just really fun. I will be doing my best to post videos every 2 days, and with that being said, I hope you sexy individuals have an extraordinary day.